No shit won't be done. Y'all know I am. I'm just tripping with y'all, man. Listen. Man, let me tell you something, man. Look, man. You know, sometimes, man. Ah, shit. Ah. Sometimes, man, listen. What's up, Gray? Huh? You alright? You getting something wrong with your eyes, boy? Man, look. I was listening to. I was listening to this to this little clubhouse thing. Not the clubhouse, but it's a. Well, anyway, it was Shannon Sharp's thing. His little club, you know, on YouTube, and I was checking it out, and he had Dame Dash on there. And first of all, I just want to say, man, look, sometimes, man, when I be talking a certain way, man, because listen, you know what I'm saying? I've been concealed or hidden away, you know what I'm saying, for some type of reason. You don't, y'all know later on and shit, but you know what I'm saying? They put me in this space, man, to where I can't move, I can't go too far. You see, not right now. You see, I don't know if y'all ever heard these things to where, y'all hear when y'all doing something or in a certain space, y'all ears and shit, it's like a piercing sound, but it's not piercing, a normal piercing. It's blended with a hum, and so you have to hum to get to decrease the piercing sound. You have to hum. You see, it's just it's wild, man. It's wild. But I'm just saying, man. Sometimes when I be talking, I am looking on the surface. I am looking on the surface because, like I said, I'm not. I'm not in the world. You see, especially not at the height that they are at. That some of these brothers at. You see. But listen, when Dame was on there talking, Dame Dash was on there talking. This man, he got a heavy lock on his governance, man. You see, you can't. His walls are so motherfucking thick. Ain't no way you can penetrate around that motherfucker. You see, unless he trusted you in love and you crossed him. You see, but this man, he was saying some shit, and he was literally describing a body. You see, from the head all the way down to the toe, to the big toe. He literally did that, man. That's how he was talking. Him and Shannon was talking. If you was really listening, he was talking about a real, true body. You see, but he wasn't talking all this scientific shit. You see, he was talking in terms to where you can understand. The only thing you got to do is listen to what he's saying. You see, he was talking. When I was listening to him, I immediately went ahead of time. You see, I immediately went ahead of time to see how it would be if I wrote what he said backwards, wrote in my mind what he said backwards. You see, and developed from that stage by stage the way he was saying it. You see, and about time you get to that point, you know what I'm saying, that he set, you will already be in position because he already done created the shit. Ain't that a bitch? That's some cold ass shit right there, boy. I'm talking this shit, but this motherfucker is doing it. He's living it. You see what I'm saying? I don't know where it's coming from inside of me. You see, I just think I was a king one day. You know what I'm saying? Back in some other time space. Because this shit be pouring out of me like water. You see? You see, I said one day. You see? Yeah, one day is 100 years to a lot of you motherfuckers, or 50 years to a lot of you people. Shit. But listen to what I'm saying, man. That was some beautiful shit, man. It reminded me of when I heard Master P. He was talking about how um, little bro, how he helped little bro, you see, or how little bro put something in his ear, you see, and then he spoke to the spirit of our great brother Snoop, you see, and then Snoop opened it up about how Master P put him in position. You see, put him in position. And here we are years later. Snoop is the head of that particular governance. You see, but he has a root from P and Pop. You see? Listen to what I'm saying, man. Listen to what I'm saying. These are pillars. These are real life pillars that our brothers are using. You see, in each one of these pillars, there's combinations. You see, there's combinations. There's a wheel. You see, it goes like this. You see, it's a wheel. You see? And every time you hit a zero in that wheel, that's called a space. You see, it's called a space. You see? And so if they see that you can fit inside of that space, you see? Because see, listen to what I'm saying. When anytime you see a zero, just think of one. Because you're pronouncing the word zero. You see, you're pronouncing the word zero. You see, now if you add that up using my Crips or using gematria, you know what I'm saying? If you add it up, it's constricted. Its constriction will become a 1. You see, it's a 360. It's a whole. You see, it's a whole, but it's absent. You see, it's a whole space, but it's absent. That 30. You know, let's say it says a 30, a 50, a 40, a 10. It's a whole space, but it's absent. You see? So you'll put it where it needs to be. You see? If I'm in a house of 12, you got 3, 12, you got 3, 12, 21, 30, 39. You see what I'm saying? On down to 93. You see? So if you fuck with that O, you see, and you make that a 1, and you fucking with a 3, that 1 is gonna make that 30 a 31. So while you saw him that he could fit in this motherfucker, he will automatically be put over there to that other pillar that's already created in the future. You see, you see what I'm saying? That in that 4th house. You know what I'm saying? Because that 30 came from the 3rd house. You see? And so that's what Master P was talking about. That's what Dame Dash was talking about. He's talking about these wheels, these combinations. You see these combinations? You see? And this is what they be fucking with. Now, I don't know if they know the mathematics and the science in it, but it's in there. It's in there. These are what you call Moors. You see, these are our Moorish brothers and sisters. We just fell into a different realm because of the era that we live in. You see, but these are Moors. You see? Listen, it's in their motherfucking gut. But it's hundreds, thousands of us, man. That's just that, look, they got it in us. Only thing we got to do is just listen deeply to our brothers and sisters, man. That's talking this game. You see, this is why in some of my videos I say, I wish these motherfuckers come down. You see, because when I was hearing Dame talk, I was like, God damn, this is what motherfuckers need. And then he started talking about the algorithm of hip hop. I just threw my hands in the air. I said, listen, I'm up here thinking I'm the only one know this shit. And these motherfuckers got this shit in the pocket. You know, and they got shit from, you know what I'm saying? And they producing shit from it. You see? I'm just talking it by nature because I got hit. Shul said I got hit with it. I just woke up to it. You see what I'm saying? After all the chaos in my life and shit, I just woke up to it. You see? But when Dane was talking about this shit, man, it was just fucking me up, man. You know, and listen. When I was looking at Shannon, you know what I'm saying? Shannon was listening to him like, this motherfucker he got an answer for every damn thing. But his answer it's not conceited. It's not conceited. He's basically telling you he the head. You see? He's basically telling you he the head. That's what Snoop was saying. Snoop was saying, I'm the head, nigga. That's what Master P was saying. He's the head. I ain't ever heard Dr. Dre talk anything. But see, listen, like I said, he don't have to talk. He's talking, he don't have to talk on camera. You see, he's probably talking, well, I don't know, Master Dre is an engineer. So that motherfucker's he's always tinkering. Tinkering shit, learning some motherfucking frequencies to pull your ass in. You know what I'm saying? He don't know that he got the algorithms for a motherfucking ship. You see what I'm saying? All that music and shit, he can be building all type of weapons and shit. And if he do it right, you see, if his mind go there, shit. If you want a laser, you better go to Dr. Dre. I'm just talking shit, man. I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause that motherfucker be tinkering and shit. He know these sounds and shit, and he know what's inside of these sounds. You see? You know, that's just like me. People don't know why I put echo into my shit. You see? Because the echoes produce instruments. You see, they produce instruments and they change the words when you talk it. You just have to change the octaves on how you speak. You see, when you change the octaves on how you speak, you will hear your background. You will hear your background. If you want some background singers, you will hear what else this shit is. It'll come to me in a minute, but that's what this is what Dr. Dre hears. Now he probably ain't interpreting it like I am, you see, but that's what he hears. He's inside of the sounds. You see, he's inside of the sounds, man. You see, I fuck with echo because I'm saying 3-4 things at the same motherfucking time. You see, why you thinking you listening to this? I'm giving you something else subconsciously, you see, and it's making you think a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And it's positive. You see, you can't fuck with these particular sounds and these things like that and speaking the octaves that I'm speaking and receive something negative, you see? But when you're at a particular height, you don't have to worry about nothing negative, you see, because you know you got these two poles and you have to work with both of them. You see, you have to work with both of them. That negative ain't nothing but a ground. It's a root, you see? It's a root. That root is connected to the tree, you see? And from the tree, the fruit come, you see? You see? That's what I'm saying, man. But man, listen, man, I just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. It just blew my mind, man. It just changed my whole direction. You see, it just changed my whole direction when I was looking at it. You see, because I didn't believe. I'm up here thinking I'm walking in spaceships and shit. You see what I'm saying? And here's Dame Dash and shit. I said Dame Dash and shit, talking about this body. He laid that motherfucker out so motherfucking cold. His governance is the coldest motherfucker I have. You know, it's cold, man. It's cold the way he governed his shit. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel good when he said he's already ahead of time. You see, he's already there. You see, people see. Listen, I'm at 14 minutes. Listen, people really don't understand what that means to be ahead of time. You see. They don't be understanding what that shit mean, man. Don't you know it's motherfuckers right now in 2034? Right now, 2034. They already got shit in position. They already done built their empires. They already done built their foundations. Listen, they already there, you see? And they step themselves back, you see, on every motherfucking mark. All the way back down to 2022, and they just keep going. They keep rotating there building. You see what I'm saying? So about time they get up there through man's time, they already got an empire. You see? And matter of fact, 2 years before they get there, you're gonna be inside of that empire, making them money. See them making them money, and they shit ain't even been, it's probably partially built. You know what I'm saying? The outer skin, because they already created it internally. You see, they work from the inside out. That's how you do. That's how you go into the future. You work inside out, from the inside first. You see? And man, he was talking about that, man. He was talking about that, man. That was $1 million worth of straight game. That was that real game. That was that real shit, man. Because see, what people don't understand is the people that's already there. You know what I'm saying? The people that's already there in 2034. Listen to what I'm saying to you. These motherfuckers' minds are literally, they're already there, but their minds are here. Did you hear me? They're already there. They think they are there in the physical, but their minds are here. You can't see these bodies. They going through these watery doors, these dimensions. You don't know. Look. These motherfuckers can see you. You can't see them. They see you. They watch you. They know how the market is going to move. They know what you're going to do if you hand them this. They already created it. You see, they already created it. Everything that we're doing right now was already created 20 years ago. You see, 20 years, 20, 30 years ago. Everything that's happening right now in the world, it has already been done. You see, it has already been done. You see, only thing you got to do is learn how to walk through these doors. You see, but you have to position yourself ahead of time. It's mathematics. There's no way you can understand this if you don't have the sense of a father and a mother. You see, because you need two to birth with. You see, you need two to birth. You need a mother and a father. You see, you need a phallus, something that goes inside of a vagina, the earth. You see, and shoot that seed in there. You see, when you shoot that seed in there, it's going to do what it do. It's going to do what it do because it has your data in there and it knows exactly what to do in that motherfucking soil. You take the S off of soil, you have oil. So therefore, it has been anointed. That seed has been anointed when it hit the earth. You see, you were all anointed when you hit your mother's womb. You see, you was already anointed. Your mother anointed everyone that came from her gate. Oh my God. Man, anyway, I'm out, y'all. But that was a beautiful understanding though, man. They settled me, man. They humbled me like a motherfucker. All of them, because I was hearing him. Then I went to Snoop, I went to P, and I went to a whole lot of other cats. And then I just saw the bodies, and I know exactly what the fuck they're doing. It looks fucked up on the surface, though, but I can see what they're doing. And it's fucking beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the fuck up. God damn, I gotta get the fuck up and shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm already there. I'm just down here and shit, sleeping in the gutter, and I don't have to be. You see? God damn. Man, that felt good listening to this motherfucker talk like that. In a minute, y'all. Love you. In a minute. Yeah.